Corruption in China, particularly corruption involving employees or vendors, we call insider corruption, is a serious problem for multinationals, and it really stems from a few points. One is the legal system in China is really catching up with the economic boom they've experienced. Another area is, a lot of multinationals have a company culture that's really attuned to their home country's kind of cultural and legal environment, and they aren't really ready for China, or they haven't educated themselves well on the differences in the culture and the legal system here. In my many years of working in risk management in China, probably one of the worst examples I've seen was in a company that manufactured heavy machinery. They'd hired a Chinese manager that had formerly worked for them overseas, and they really trusted him. So he hired his entire team, he built up all their vendors, and it turned out at the end of the day that he was running a side business that was competing at the same time that he was running their business. So it was pretty horrific. That in the end, when they finally discovered it and had a dispute with them, he ran off with a lot of their clients and a lot of their employees and a lot of their technology. We constantly hear about multinationals complaining about the business and legal environment in China, but what we often see is that really multinationals from Europe and America are not even doing the things they do back at home to protect themselves. They're not properly screening their employees. They're not screening vendors. I think a lot of times they assume that other business partners like headhunters will do these things for them, and it's just not the case in China. So they're really kind of checking their common sense at the door and not doing the things they would normally do back home to protect themselves. Here in Control Risks, we really help our multinational clients in China in two ways. One is by doing a lot of that vendor screening and background screening, and also a lot of compliance audits and these type of things to try to work on the prevention side. And also, of course, we also help clients when things have already gone wrong with fraud investigations and other types of audit work aimed at detecting things that have already gone wrong.